Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. I've got a cool team for you today featuring Excadrill, Gyarados, and Togekiss. Excadrill is one of the best core breakers in Master League Premier Classic. It is really good against things like Metagross and pretty good against things like Dragonite, Dragon Breath Gyarados, Togekiss. So really nice core breaker for a lot of teams. We've got Gyarados as our safe swap with Dragon Breath Aqua Tail, and get this, not your ordinary Gyarados, it's running Hydro Pump for a hard-hitting move to surprise some Pokemon, and you're going to see some Hydro Pumps land, so make sure you watch the video and stay tuned for some exciting moments. And also Togekiss in back, the Charmer, as kind of our best answer to Dragonite. This whole team has play against Dragonite, which is nice. This whole team also has play against Metagross, except for Togekiss, obviously. But we've got 2 answers for Metagross, 3 answers for Dragonite, which is pretty nice as 2 of the most common picks. So Excadrill is obviously our best Metagross answer. And then we've got Gyarados safe swap and Togekiss in the back in case we see like a fighting lead, kind of an ABB style. So without further ado, let's get into it. First game of the video is against Aaron Camp, and by the way, we actually end up queuing against Aaron Camp twice in this video, so stay tuned for that. Amazing lead for us. In comes a Snorlax safe swap. Snorlax, very common safe swap, so I typically will chip and dip here because I don't want to stay in and allow the Snorlax to get to a superpower. So I'm going to throw my Drill Run, and then I'm going to go Gyarados, and that Drill Run hits pretty hard from Excadrill, so it makes this a little bit more comfortable for Gyarados to secure switch advantage for us, right? And we have to make sure we retain switch advantage, right? Because we led against a Metagross. If we allow the Snorlax to flip switch against us, if we allow it to beat our Gyarados here, then our Togekiss gets aligned against Metagross, and that is going to be no fun at all. So actually it does get to a body slam with 1 HP, unfortunate. So we're going to have to burn that shield, and this puts us in a trickier spot now because our opponent is up a shield. I'm actually going to bait here with Aqua Tail because I figure I can get to another move afterwards. He doesn't shield, very smart. And also, this is probably where not having Crunch kind of hurts. And this is a little bit rough, right? This is a little bit rough because Togekiss does not want to eat the energy here, man. So I figure, like, I kind of have to shield. I know it might be a bait. Luckily, it is an Earthquake. I also could have tried to catch the Earthquake. But fortunately, this is not over. This is not over. But, oh, you know what? This game was a while ago. I might end up throwing this one. Let's see what happens. Gary, I throw the Ancient Power because I was thinking if he lets it go, the Charms would be too much. Okay, no, he shields it. But, okay, yeah. So after he lands this Aqua Tail, I need to, like, stop tapping. Okay. But did I stop tapping too much? Because now, does Gary get off an Aqua Tail against me? It probably does. But, oh, wait a sec. Rise. Maybe Rise isn't throwing. Maybe he's Galaxy Braining. Sometimes there's... Oh, let's go. Double Drill Run. Double Drill Run. Excadrill. You maniac. There's a very fine line, ladies and gentlemen, between throwing the game and Galaxy Braining the game. There's a very fine line, and that time we were on the good side of the line where we got the mud shot down, double Drill Run the Metagross. That was pretty nice. Let's go. What a game to start. It's always nice when the first game of the video is a very entertaining one. It sets the tone. Rise in the zone, even though he's not running Magnezone this game. Excadrill versus Dragonite. We like this. What I typically do here, only because I have multiple answers to Dragonite, is I'll Rock Slide and Dip. This way, I'm not having to play a guessing game against the Dragonite if it's going to. And check this out. We're going for it. There's no reason to debate here, in my opinion. We are going for the Hydro Pump. Will the first Hydro Pump land? Hydro Pump. Oh my god, it gets shielded. Unreal. Who would shield that? I don't know. But you can't blame him, right? He made the right call. So this is a little awkward, and the reason this is scary now is if you're leading... Oh, check this out. I remember this game now. These games are like flashbacks haunting me in my memory. Even if I don't remember what happens in the end, I remember certain moments. Really nice play by the opponent. And he's obviously going to have like a Metagross in back or some sort of counter. So I actually just top left there. I shield 2 Ancient Powers and then I get combo play. Just really poor counting by me if he wasn't at the Flamethrower. Just non-existent counting, and then a lack of anticipation to suspect he probably is going to combo with the superpower after getting both shields. So a combination of just really aggressively and smartly played by my opponent, and just a very poor performance from me that game, but that's all right. You win some, you lose some. Sometimes you're on your A game, sometimes you got no game. Like when you're at the bar or when you're at Chuck E. Cheese's, wherever you go to socialize. Excadrill versus Dragonite. Moving on. We get a chance to redeem ourselves, going straight for the Rock Slide. Sometimes they shield, sometimes they don't. This trainer elects to not shield, which I kind of like, because if you land the Rock Slide and you swap in Gary, they're like kind of on their heels, right? They have to make a quick decision. In comes Lax. So after we've been chipped, there's no way we're going to flip this. So I'm just going to go for the Hail Mary Hydro Pump here. Hail Mary Hydro Pump. Bop! Look at that. And we should live a Body Slam. So this is going to be uncomfortable for the Snorlax now, because Snorlax might have to expend 2 Body Slams here. Whoa. What? Did you see that? What was that? I don't even know. I thought he might blind Superpower here, so I came in really quickly with my Togekiss, and he does blind Superpowers. That's kind of nice. In comes an opposing Excadrill, though, so this is pretty awkward. This is pretty awkward, guys, because we're behind a Mud Shot, and our Togekiss doesn't want to see this. It looked like he was lagging, but it was actually just completely visual. You see the Mud Shot started adding up on our side, so really weird visual lag there. Maybe he like did lag and the game caught him up is what happened, because I don't know why he would have let me throw both of my drill runs there. I decide I'm going to let my Excadrill go because I know Togekiss can tank 1 Rock Slide, and now I just pray that I can charm down, because I can take 1, I can shield 1. I just have to hope he doesn't get to 3 total. So he's already got to 1. Here comes the second. I just have to hope he does not get to a 3rd Rock Slide. But this is going to be close. That Dragonite is still lurking. He swaps Dragonite. Dragonite doesn't get off a move. 1 charm. Oh, wait, no. He has no shields. So might as well Flamethrower. Flamethrower toasts the Excadrill. And we get the win. I forgot he didn't have a shield. Happens sometimes. I'm sure I'm not the only one in the comments. Let me know if you ever forget how many shields your opponent has. I'm sure it's happened to someone else, not just me. We catch a little Poliwag as a reward. Nice to meet you, Mr. Poliwag. Let's see if we can skip forward a little bit. Climbing up Elo. I've definitely fluctuated a bit since hitting Legend. I think my highest so far has been approaching 3,100. I got like maybe 3,080. And then I've also, on Go Battle, they went all the way down to like the 2,800s. And now I'm back up around the 3,000 range. So kind of just fluctuating lately, which is normal. It's normal to fluctuate. Going up against Trent here, who has since this video hit Legend. I think he hit Legend actually like a few hours after this battle. But we get Excadrill into Dragonite. Land the Rock Slide. For some reason, I play that one differently. I like try and catch on Togekiss. Not sure why. That's pretty like risky and pretty unlikely. So I don't think that's the wisest play. I think that's kind of like a Hail Mary type play. Gonna eat another Body Slam here. I figure if he came in with a Snorlax, it's probably like his own Togekiss in back. because he wouldn't have something like weak to Togekiss in the back. It has to be something neutral. Oh, it's actually a Waterfall Gyarados. Okay. So we have to come in with our own Gyarados. This is going to be a little bit awkward because we don't have Crunch. So this is where you miss Crunch on Gyarados, is the mirror match. I think Hydro Pump definitely comes in handy. Oh, he gets the debuff as well. He doesn't know that I'm running Hydro Pump, so I decided to go for the Aqua Tail here. I grab a shield, which is pretty nice. Going for another Aqua Tail. Let's see if he was keeping track. I get both shields, so really good for me. I go for a catch. I'm debating. This Gyarados has a ton of energy, but I'm at the Rock Slide. So I shield, I blind Rock Slide, and the Dragonite combo plays me, wins CMP, but this is okay because now it's debuffed, and I should be able to get a Dragon Breath down. It is going to get to a Claw, though. Do I live the Claw? I do, because it's been debuffed. And I wasn't sure if I totally lost track of Gyarados energy, so I just throw my Aqua Tail right away, which is a mistake. And then he's still one Waterfall away. So I get the win. Very close game there from Trent. And honestly, I could have played that game even better. A few mistakes I made. I played it kind of unorthodox and could have had better timing there at the end, but still managed to escape with the win. Yeah, our whole team's pretty neutral against Dragonite. Neutral or good, I should say, against Dragonite. So it doesn't have a ton of play against our team, which helps us for Dragonite leads. The problem with Dragonite leads is they usually have Togekiss answers in the back when there's a Dragonite lead. However, Trent only had neutral answers for Togekiss, which allowed us to get away with it. Nava Empire, I've been playing him a lot recently. Yeah, I just played him like before recording this video, actually, when I'm running Hacks Double Steal, and I got totally hard countered. But here it looks like we have a little bit better alignment, so let's see if we can pull this one out. We greeted the Waterfall Gyarados with our Togekiss, which is a little bit sketchy, right? Because as you can see, Gyarados can flip this. I do grab a shield advantage, at least. Excuse me. I do grab a shield advantage. And I can't really come in here with Excadrill, right? Because Excadrill will not appreciate the Aqua Tails. I get the Dragon Breath down, which is pretty huge. And here comes Toge, and you know what's about to happen. Actually, I take it back. We're gonna swap into Excadrill, and there's a Garchomp in back. So normally this would probably be favorable for Garchomp. However, we are up a shield, so this is not bad because 2 drill runs, as you see, pretty much takes this out. So I think we're actually in an okay spot here. Shield, and it looks like they're also not running Sand Tomb. So this is really good for Excadrill because we're going to outpace as well. Nava Empire really smartly here CMPs me on the Earth Power. I probably should have been more patient here and not allowed for that to happen. I could have got more energy for the Togekiss. But the correct play from Nava Empire. Drill Run takes out Garchomp. It's pretty much in Rock Slide. Actually, no, it's not. So I actually stay in here. I figure I can force Togekiss to expend energy. I live anyway, and they actually surrender here. But yeah, I was kind of hoping we could Rock Slide and then get off the Hydro Pump on the low HP Togekiss, but that would have been so unnecessary. And we would have got at least like one comment on this video that would say so toxic. So it's a good thing we didn't do that, right? Because that one comment would have totally hurt my feelings. Really, really bad. Chessman to win. Love the name. I play this trainer from time to time. Excadrill versus Dragonite. It is funny, like, how long I've been playing PvP in the Go Battle League, and you see a lot of trainers you recognize. You also see a lot of trainers whose like names don't really ring a bell, so it's kind of funny, the variety. We safe swap Gyarados. We're met by Excadrill, which isn't great, but it's actually not the worst, right? Because these Aqua Tails do a considerable amount of damage to Excadrill. And because it tanks it, I might be able to flip this. I'm going to throw this next one right away. Are they going to elect to shield? They are. So we grab a shield advantage here, which is nice. I'm debating whether I want to let it go or not. I figure he probably gets to a second Rock Slide there if I shield, but one Charm takes him out because he was one away still. So that's really good for us. So we're up a shield here. I swap Drill, and the reason is I'm just saying, you know what? Take me out if you want. I'm saving 2 shields for Togekiss. And look at this. This is huge. We actually get off a Rock Slide after taking the move, which is nice because it eliminates whatever chip damage the Dragonite would have been able to do to our Togekiss. We grab the final shield, and I still got 2 shields of my own, so at this point, better shield something. And we should be okay here. Snorlax would need to get off 3 body slams here. I don't think there's any way it gets to 3, maybe 2. But no way it gets to a 3rd, and opponent realizes it, and that is a GG. But that's not the end, folks. We've got another set for you here. And check this out. Oh, okay. MVP Cesar Alvaro. Garchomp lead. And they swap in the shiny Snorlax. Very cool. I got a shiny Snorlax myself during Seattle Go Fest. Let me know if I should build it. I don't know why I would ask that. I feel like the answer would be unanimous yes. Boom! Another Hydro Pump. Snorlax just eats it. He's like, refreshing. Refreshing Hydro Pump. I was thirsty. And we're going to throw this Aqua Tail because Snorlax would have reached a Body Slam there. So this is going to force our opponent to either shield or give up Switch. They give up Switch. And this is good because we know there's a Garchomp. So honestly, I can just sacrifice my Excadrill here. Get off a Rock Slide, and Togekiss can sweep in the back. So this team's kind of like ABA weak to Togekiss. So if they see a Togekiss lead, they're in a tough spot. They have to like swap their Dragon Breath Gary into a Togekiss. And once they see my Charmer, my Tapper in back, they realize it's over. They're like, that Togekiss was just too skillful. And here we go. Trent again. So remember before he was running Dragonite, Gyarados, Waterfall Gyarados, and I'm blanking. Snorlax, was it? So this time we play it differently. We actually swap our Gyarados instead of our Togekiss. Yeah, I think it was Snorlax, yeah. And I don't think we revealed Hydro Pump either. I don't think we revealed Hydro Pump, so you're going to see me going for it here, most likely. Going for the Hydro Pump. And last time I kept Aqua Tailing. Oh, he lets it go. I was going to say, last time I kept Aqua Tailing his Gyarados, so maybe he thought, like, he suspected, I wonder if he's running something crazy. But he lets it go through, which is nice for us. Just barely don't get off the Aqua Tail. And luckily, Snorlax doesn't get off the Body Slam, which is really helpful for us. And this is kind of weird for me, right? The Dragonite I know has been chipped, and I'm like debating where the heck do I use this shield? Because a shieldless Excadrill is usually not a good idea. He has to shield this Ancient Power. Do I catch here? No, I don't catch. This won't quite KO, though. I swap. I get off this. Oh, this might be a tie. Let's see. Rock Slide grabs the last shield. Dragonite has the superpower here. If one Charm and one Charm can KO, we get a tie. How about that? How about that? We get a tie. Crazy game against Trent. By the way, congrats to Trent on third place at the Peoria Regionals this weekend. I was watching along. We had a watch party for the event. My buddy Hot Pocket won. Super happy for him. Pocket has also featured battles on the channel many times, so you may recognize his name if you don't know him already. He's getting the award to Worlds. And I saw Trent also tweeted a bit of disappointment, which is very understandable because it's the second time he's reached top 3. He's gotten 3rd place at a regional, which is an amazing accomplishment. However, he has fallen just 1 spot short of the Worlds invite. And he also finished top 8 at NAIC. And I saw he was a little bit discouraged about it. But if somehow Trent watches this video, this clip, I would say to him, like, he's been to now more top 8s than probably anybody in the world, which is an accomplishment to be very proud of. And although it's understandable to be a little bit demoralized coming so close of a very cool award and falling just short multiple times now, I think you have to look at it at the fact that you've, on the other side, if you're looking in a more positive lens, you've accomplished something that no one else has. Like, you've made history in a sense in terms of most top 8s, now multiple top 3 finishes, probably him and Dunebug, right? The only people that I can think of off the top of my head that have multiple top 3 finishes. So he's become a household name, right? In terms of, I guess, like the PvP community. And that's something he should be really proud of. And it's only a matter of time, I think, before he breaks through for that World's invite. So something that's very hard to accomplish. But he has proven time and time again that he's very capable and is always going to be a threat to win whatever tournament he enters. But all that said, we get back to the games. We lost to PvP David, by the way. Sorry, David. I didn't commentate our battle. David, I believe, is a fan of the channel. I got to meet him in person. Gyarados versus Purified Snorlax, and they're top left and early. They weren't in the mood. They got a call. Okay. Sometimes I borderline on making, some of you guys in the comments enjoy my humor, which I appreciate. I feel like sometimes I can be funny. I feel like sometimes my sense of humor can go over people's heads. I made a joke in our, in my team chat yesterday, actually, that just like totally did not land as I wanted it to. People thought I was being serious. So I was like, sorry guys, I was just kidding. So that happens sometimes. I won't relive the story. Okay, I won't relive it because okay. Gry's commentary going off the rails. Someone commented that I was losing my marbles last video. Not untrue. But as we resume to Pokemon Go PvP gameplay, which is what the channel is about for the most part. We mud shot down the Excadrill. We've got energy for Mr. Snorlax here, which is really nice. These drill runs do like 40% or so. Oh, they catch on their Togekiss. Very nice. However, I knew that was a possibility. And I wasn't really too concerned because I knew I still had a fully healthy Togekiss. And this wouldn't be the end of the world for me. You know, you actually could debate I should have stayed in with my Excadrill rather than swapping the Togekiss here, because I would have potentially forced Snorlax to throw a superpower and then would be debuffed against my Snorlax. So if Joaquin has already commented that in the comments, Joaquin, I was thinking the same thing watching it back. You're right, dude. That probably was the better play. All right, Need AK is the final opponent. I tend to queue up against this person a lot as well. Good leading is the Togekiss. Snorlax comes in. Do the classic chip and dip. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite type of chip and dip? Chips and dip. This is kind of out there, but I love crab dip. Have you ever had crab dip from like the store? Sometimes for like football Sundays, American football Sundays, we'll have crab dip. Oh my God, dude. It's so good. Probably not that healthy. It's probably a lot of fat in there, but it is what it is. In comes Togekiss. We're going to Ancient Power it. We land the Ancient Power. And they've got a Waterfall Gyarados in back. This is so unnecessary, in my opinion. I don't know why I'm staying in to get off the Rock Slide. I think I'd be much better off just swapping Gyarados. Because, you know what? I think mentally I hadn't, like, calculated the fact that, oh, wait, I'm not running Crunch like a normal person. So this is not as comfortable as it should be. And now I'm in a weird spot, right? I'm in a weird spot. Luckily, I do shield Crunch. He gets the defense draw. That's brutal. I throw at almost 100 energy. I think I was actually at 100 energy there. I grab a shield. In comes Toge. But I think we lose this because I think Toge gets to a move. Yeah. So what could I have done differently there? There was no reason for me to stay in to throw that Rock Slide at Gary because I took so much damage in the process. And while I was taking that damage, I could have been inflicting damage to the opposing Gary with my Dragon Breath. So just a mistake there. There's only 50 seconds left in this video. Oh, okay, there is another battle. In 50 seconds? How could there be another battle? Surely 94. What happens? Do I top left or do you top left? Who's about to top left here? Or will the battle just randomly cut off? Oh, you know what? I think the battle might randomly cut off. If that happens... Oh. Oh! No, it's not what happens. Here's what happens. We go for the Hydro Pump against Magnezone. Hydro Pump, bang! Get out of here, Magnezone. You don't beat Gary. Gary laughs at you. Gary is angry. Like, how dare this guy be running something that runs double super effective damage against me? I don't want to see him anymore. Gary's like, get this Pokemon off my screen, off my battlefield. Get him out of here. Unleash the Hydro Pump and wash away the Magnezone. G to the G trainer. This was a fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below. All comments help the algorithm. Subscribe if you are new. And all that said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.